I was 22 years old. I was in my senior year of college, and Josue, my husband, we were dating, and he had graduated a year before I did, and he was off working, and I was back at school in West Virginia, and we got pregnant, and I was not wanting that at all. He wanted to have the baby. He wanted to keep it, and I was 100% not for that. I wasn't raised in a home that had great moral values, but just didn't know the Lord at all. And just being independent and just growing up and just kind of taking on the world and what the world said, I believed that an abortion was what I would do when I got pregnant. But when I actually was faced with that, and I had to face the reality that I was pregnant, I really was wrestling with it, because here I was, and this man that I loved was telling me, hey, we should keep it, get married, please don't have the abortion. He was a Christian. He knew the value of that life. I never considered that child life inside me. I just remember leaving there feeling very empty. And I went back to school to finish my last semester. And that's when I came to a saving relationship with my Lord. That is truly where I was set free from that guilt and shame, because I accepted his forgiveness. When I went to my weekend retreat, man, I had no idea that there was still so much more baggage that I was carrying. I was very angry, and I didn't know where that anger was coming from and where that anger was directed, but it really was directed at the abortion industry and the lies, the confusion, the deception that is out there. When you're operating out of fear because you're confused by what you're hearing, it's a hard road to walk on later and start dealing with that. And that's where I was struggling. And so Josue and I acknowledged our son, and that weekend I just let that go. And it was like the chains finally came off, and I was free to walk in fully what I had done. And that was a very healing weekend. There was worth in that life, and now we as a family are fully walking in all the goodness that God has for us. You are forgiven. There is a God that loves you and calls you worthy. And he is ready and waiting for you to walk through this healing and just be set free from the bondage and the chains of guilt and shame. So I would just encourage you to just start walking that out.